Eventually, a guy kind of taps on your shoulder in the corner. Yeah.
I'd look to see who or what it is.
It's a humanoid. It's human.
Okay.
He's kind of pale looking.
Okay.
He seems very weary. Flint, is that you? Are you Flint?
I don't want to go for shit.
Flint. You're Flint. Yes.
And who may you be, laddie?
I have a message.
Do you now?
I do, yes.
Care to share it?
He kind of pulls into his pockets like, that's for you. And he leaves you a pouch, a small pouch tied. Alright.
Okay.
And he kind of starts walking away from you slowly and just holding on to things.
And then disappears.
He doesn't really disappear, but you can follow him kind of trying to head to the door.
Okay. I wait for him to leave, bring the pouch underneath the table and open it.
You see a purple crystal. It's
I'm presuming
it's
in a
polished.
Ah, okay.
It's a crystal. It's a purple crystal,
Okay.
polished.
Okay.
Rather elongated with pointy ends.
Okay. I pull the pouch closed and I proceed to walk out the door. Okay. I reopen the pouch and extract the crystal.
Okay.
What exactly am I seeing?
It's. Have you ever seen like an amethyst crystal? So think of that just darker hue.
Okay.
Right. It's about this big.
All right.
It's polished into like a cube with pointy ends.
Okay. Does it mean anything to me? Do I recognize it? Does it?
Give me a history check.
History?
Really quickly. I mean,
That's
a 7. You. How many pints did you have so far? Just the one, right? And you savored it. You have seen a similar item to this. You can't think where.
Can I think how long ago though?
You have a feeling it's been recent.
In that case, I close the crystal back into the pouch and I head up to the deck where I know this guy's at.
You notice one thing is caught your attention. His eyes are the same color as the crystal.
Well, so you haven't been before?
Oh no, they've always been like that. Hence why earlier I said you recall seeing them before, but you can't tell where. You know it's been recent.
And since it's dark, obviously they're gonna see the lights more. That's awkward.
Are you actually staring at Hex at the moment? Just
yeah, but I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. I'm not making a 4.
Cool. All right.
I don't even know there's a question. To me, you're just staring at them. Are you okay?
Alright.
Yeah, you look puzzled.
Can we talk below deck, lad?
Yes. I think something's wrong.
And I walk. The next time I will walk to my bunk or to where my room is.
Okay. So you just pulled Hex aside, right?
No, I've said that I think we should talk.
Oh, okay. So you just kind of
deck and just walked in the hope that my subtlety was enough for them to follow suit.
So you're telling everyone, but trying to be quiet about it?
Yes, kind of thing.
Okay.
And then I want to leave where I am because I want to divulge information which I don't want other people to hear.
Yes.
Subtlety.
Yes, I'll definitely follow you
Okay.
down. Yes. I will turn to Agares though. Stay up here. Maybe you'll see something. Do we just walk into your bedroom? Do you need something?
Well, someone is bunking with me, so I'm presuming it would be one of you two. In all fairness, since we know.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Anyone else? Specifically to Gret.
No, just me.
Close the door. Open a pouch, and I pull out a crystal,
Okay.
which. How big you said it was? That big? About that big? Cuboid, but with pointy.
Yes.
Do I recognize this crystal?
Matching the color of your eyes. If you know what your eye color looks like.
Yes, I guess so. Looks pretty. What is it?
I was hoping you would tell me, lad.
Oh,
And I hand it to you.
do I recognize it?
The minute you touch it,
Welcome to my life.
what they see is you shut down.
Oh, okay.
But what you see
Uh-huh.
is a different realm on its own. It's beautiful. Flowers, trees everywhere. There's this one huge tree in the center of it all, filled with leaves of all colors and blossoms of different flowers. And a dragonborn sits by this tree, and you immediately noticed for a moment that you didn't realize before that there is water around this tree, this huge tree. Like, it's not small, it's huge. Like, there's, and she's just picking it up and just dropping it back into the water, back to the flow. She catches your attention, and you could. I didn't see you there. I would say I'm startled, but I was kind of expecting you at the same time.
Excuse me, who are you?
You don't remember me.
Do I?
Interesting.
I'm confused. Are you expecting something?
It's just peaceful here, you know.
I agree. I'm also lost.
Just take a moment. She
Right.
kind of just continues this whole thing with the water. There's gonna be a time where you're gonna have to choose again. But maybe the choice won't be the same this time. And that's what I'm scared of.
Again, implies that the choice was already taken before by me. I've taken this choice.
You don't remember.
No, hence the questions.
You sound so not alive, does that make sense? You sound different than you did before.
I don't know what to tell you. What is your name? Let's start from a very simple point in the conversation.
I am, and as she's about to introduce your name, who takes the crystal out of his hand?
I do.
Yeah, she slaps you out. You just come back.
What happened there? You seem to have shut down completely.
Did anyone see a woman in the room?
Woman.
Yes.
I am a woman. Did you see me?
No, different kind. Dragon, person. Right, this is confusing.
Nay, lad. Nay, lad.
No? Okay. I saw a tree, a huge tree. This woman recognized me. She asked, well, she didn't ask questions, but she mentioned something about choices being made and that they've been done before. She recognized me but wouldn't tell me her name. Elaborate.
As Agris does that, I pull out the gem. Did you mean this?
No, but where did you get that?
Oh, progress.
Wouldn't you like to know? I tuck it away.
What is that?
Hex not touch that. He kind of comes out and whispers, Hex not touch that.
I've tried. I know.
Tried? He
Well-
grabs, he kind of comes to the front, grabs your face, it's like, you mad? And shakes your face.
Sometimes. Why?
No! You don't touch that!
Well, what is it?
It's bad.
Clearly.
Yes.
You know what is also bad?
No.
Not telling me exactly what we're asking. Now,
Oh.
answer the questions,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll never touch the crystal thing again.
Good for you.
Yes.
Don't, he kind of, like, she turns her head, it's like, don't hurt Hex. Throw that away.
I won't hurt Hex.
Good.
But I might hurt you. I lift the crystal, push it towards Agris.
It kind of looks towards you, it's like, that's how it works.
Oh, how does it
He's
work then?
stupid.
I touch it instead.
And we cut scene to the library.
You shut down again.
Right when you're about to defragment his disk drive.
Hex.
Yes.
Hex has been hexed.
You feel like you're in a dream yet not a dream. You feel for the first time a sensation that is not familiar to you in your present life. A soft caress on your cheek.
Right.
As you look up, you see the same dragonborn lady as you are in the same kind of garden
Okay.
under this huge tree. You hear the water running around and swirling. It's like, you're back. Do you remember now?
It's her.
Yes.
So- Oh, this again. I do remember that I've been here again now before, right? No, I don't remember. We've been through this last time. I don't know who you are. I don't know what this place is. Why is that tree so big?
So you don't remember anything?
Is there something I can roll for, or does he genuinely not remember?
He genuinely does not remember.
Okay. I have no idea.
Sweet, sweet.
He tries to summon Agares to see if he manages in this place. No, right? Okay.
What was that?
Hope. Didn't work.
Underneath the tree of life. She giggles.
The tree of what?
You're so silly, and she kind of pinches your cheek. And you actually feel like your cheek is stretched and you could feel the pinch.
If I look at my hands, am I still a robot?
No.
Ah, I see the problem now. Okay. That's new.
What is?
The fleshy part above everything else.
But you've always been this way.
Right. What is my name?
You really don't remember.
No, I don't. I will tell you this. I am going to wake up very, very shortly. Tell me your name before I do.
Tell you, sorry?
Tell me your name before I go. Or my name. Or anyone's name. What is this place? He's clearly distressing at this.
Look, Harold, I need you to remember, whatever it takes, whatever it means that you're gonna wake up soon, you need to remember, you are Harold.
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 Yes.
My name is Harold. I like this.
And if you don't remember,
Which I don't.
You need to look for Otto.
More names. Who is Otto? Just take it for granted from this point forward, I don't know anything.
Otto is our friend, and as she says that, once again, the crystal is taken.
Friend.
The question is, did Agaras take it, or one of you guys?
I wouldn't have let go.
Sorry?
I wouldn't have let go of it.
You wouldn't have let go of it, so you, the one who took it back off Hex.
Yeah, I think. Thank you.
Alright. Agaras is like shaking your head like, wake up!
Okay, alright. Thank you. Just pick her up and put her down.
I don't like you anymore, Flint.
It's
That's
fine.
not nice.
I am safe.
She kind of climbs back into your face and looks into your eyes. It's like, you okay?
They buzz slowly. I'm fine.
Okay, still purple. Good. All right.
Yes. Yeah.
Jumps off you.
Right. Quick question.
Yes.
Do you know a Harold?
No. Do you know a Harold?
I do now. Do you
You
know?
do now.
I will explain shortly. How about a dragon woman?
What?
Okay. Second question answered. Third question. Who or what is an Otto?
Octopus?
That's octopus. We've been through this. You really need to learn your animals.
Very confusing.
Otto is a person. I'm assuming. A
Person.
friend of a dragon lady who knows me as Harold. Apologies if I'm not making sense.
Oh boy. She kind of climbs up and puts her head against your chest. It's like, do do do.
Did that
No, you still sound okay. Do you think we need to find an artificer to whatever that thing is doing? Flint,
If we can
you're
make this-
destroying him.
Well, he's not. He didn't do any harm. I'm the one that grabbed it. To be fair. And now you know. You should start answering questions before I grab the thing a third time. Because I can meet this dragon lady one more time, I guess, and maybe get more answers about this Otto or Harold.
No.
Looking at Hex, isn't it any visible slot on him?
Nothing visible.
Sorry,
Nothing
what?
visible, no.
Is there anything that looks like a slot?
Do you have any slot?
No.
No.
I'm lost now.
Hmm.
So many questions.
I guess we have our answers, lads, from here. We can move on.
Right. Maybe the artificer is not such a bad idea if we do meet one.
You see? You're breaking him.
He's not breaking me. I would just rather figure out why that thing turns me off.
That was almost
So-
what she said.
Like, you didn't happen to find Viara in your sleep?
Who?
No? Good. Okay.
Who is Viara? You said the name Viara, a third name to the list.
Did I say Viara?
Yes, I believe you did.
Oh boy.
I think the gemstone's coming back on.
If you don't want to say anything for now,
No.
quick answer, okay? I can't force you to say anything, you
No.
know that. So, I guess we'll have to find this artificer then.
No,
And-
I mean yes.
Yes, and I guess he'll have to experiment on me by making me touch the crystal for him to figure out how, you know, I don't end up in that situation again. Experiments can be very horrible, you know that, right?
What if I find the artificer for you?
Do you know a humane one that it won't experiment on me that way?
Yes!
Go on.
Be right back.
I'm regretting this already. Rest at least for a couple of hours.
Would your dreams have anything to tell us? As in, if we pull out the crystal again?
The what?
Well,
The what?
I don't know the crystal.
The what?
The one that Shami has because of the, well, when he
Yeah.
touches it,
Oh yeah.
Right.
The
when he shuts it down.
so you have a rock that shuts
Were
it
you
down.
never around when this happened?
No, I was
No.
never involved. I was never informed.
Oh.
I went
Really?
through a several minute long rant talking about his construction, and you have an object that makes him go away forever for a period of time.
This you mean, lad? I put it.
Wait,
Do
I
not
believe
ever
I was
give
never
him
there either.
The stone.
I'm
I
not
put
putting
up my hammer.
I don't want the stone. I don't care about the stone.
As
What I
you
do
take
want,
it out,
See, if you spent
It
less
actually
time at
is
the library,
glowing
you might
purple.
have known what
And it's
was
never done
happening.
that before.
no.
Wait, what?
What? What?
In the rain, you see the hue of purple emit from it. Never before has this been done, as long as you've carried it around.
Ooh.
I'm going to lock eyes with you
Right.
and motion it to you.
Oh
And-
no.
Oh, wait.
I'm not going to say it,
One good
but my how should we say?
You're trying to show your intent just by
Yeah, okay, so my intent is going to be, do you want to grab this, given what it's doing right now?
right.
I'm not going to force you into it. I'm not going to say it, but I'm just going
You're just
to
offering it sort of
exactly.
like
It's
if you
glowing.
want
We've
to.
never seen it glowing. We know what it does with you.
Right.
Do you want to take hold of this right now?
No. But yes. So I see what you're trying to say. Maybe I should hold the amulets at the same time?
Oh wow.
Can I please just
Maybe
observe the stone before anything happens to see maybe
may.
I recognize it?
Sure.
Okay. I observe it in his hand first.
I'm furious and also turn off. Let's see what happens.
You want to do an insight on it, or do you want to go further for an arcana?
Arcana.
Okay, go for it. Roll
15.
15. As you glare into its blue emitting lights in the rain, it's almost as if the drops that fall around his hands, around it, almost slow down. And as you gaze further, something gazes back at you. You see a vision of what seems to be a living skull. The skull is in the shape, what you could almost tell, of a ram. Skin still attached and black hair on the back of it, with its neck red, as it's coming closer and closer. As you and Flint both hear, "My time will come."
I would not hold that. How? That does not affect you?
Am I affected by it?
He does hear it.
But he does hear the sound, right?
No one else heard that?
No.
Heard what?
I heard it.
You've just been staring at it for a while.
You
Heard what?
been talking about
Do I
rock
recognize
talk.
anything during that, or?
Rock talks to people. I'm
But
the crazy
this is
one.
the first time it's actually spoken.
You do have a
right?
point.
Well, do you recognize it as the voice you heard?
It is the same voice you've been hearing.
In the Citadel, but prior to that, I've never heard this voice before, right?
No.
Okay.
Great and the machine.
You heard
wait,
this
wait a
before?
second. Wait a second. The rock is talking to you, and I'm the crazy one.
No, lad.
Hush for now. Wait.
Think about it. Talk to me later.
Allow me to try and explain what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
As I looked more at the stone,
Right.
a skull appeared, similar to a ram's. It had black hair attached to it, and its neck was red. And it said, "My time will come." And you heard that.
Eyelash.
I suppose because you are holding it.
Does that match the description of Orcus that I know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
What?
Okay. Okay, guess I was right, huh? That rock belongs to Orcus. Now,
Who is?
Wait, so what do you know about this rock?
Explain
so
more.
the big O was the guy I was rambling about at the very beginning. Let me pull out the chart again. I was right, chart.
He is the meme of that guy. With
Yes, with the string.
You see now.
Like,
So I was right, and I was telling you people, like, wait, you 1, 2, 3, you 4 of you know about the rock. I'm explaining to you that this creed that our good friend over here, Hex,
Good save.
gets is to a certain degree connected to Orcus, and it doesn't dawn to any of you
Well,
how
I
could
wouldn't
you
put
be
it that way.
connected to Orchid?
as a warforged.
What does
By
Warforged?
nature,
What?
the creation of warforges
Right.
is a direct result of Orcus. Not necessarily he created them, but certainly with his power. That's why there's the devil on his shoulder that I refuse to talk to. Also tied to that guy, also tied to the Withering cult. Is it making sense now?
Well, he has touched it twice now, and
Twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, nothing bad's happened since.
nothing
Look,
bad has
But he
happened.
meets a woman in his dreams.
Yes. Very nice.
Not
Great.
Orchid.
Look, okay. I've risked my life for you people, right? I've given you everything I know. Now, you're going to tell me everything you haven't told me yet.
Were
You do realize you're always in the same room, correct?
No, every time, apparently every time this has happened,
Right.
I was not in the same room.
Which means
Why do you leave the party?
you shouldn't leave.
Okay, listen.
I am not your mother.
Listen. Putting this aside.
Augustine, my friend, haven't you realized that life happens outside of libraries?
Sure, that's great. I come with,
Later be written
I
down in
come,
the story
I come with information for you.
You may put it away.
For God's sake, look, as someone, I'm not asking you this, okay? Because I feel like I'm owed something, okay? I'm asking you this because I am.
Owed something?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This is a very pointless conversation because I was unaware about the crystal as well.
Oh, wow.
No, it is not going to
Didn't
come
tell
in
the bird
contact with
too.
mine or Great Stone because we don't know what that could do.
Well, the first time we did it, you
Or
better
cause,
with,
where did this come from?
I don't know.
Okay,
What?
everyone.
Fairy.
The fairy.
No, as in, I
Okay.
don't know why this started.
Okay,
No.
since we have met, is there anyone who is keeping anything back from anyone else in the party? This is the time to bring it to the table.
I'm friends with goblins.
What?
Don't tell. It's our secret.
Okay, obviously we don't hear that. Wait, who gave you this stone?
I don't think I was given the stone.
Who?
No, I was gonna.
Yeah.
You were given it.
Who gave
Yeah,
you
I
this
touched
stone?
it by chance and then bad things happened.
I see.
I was given it on the ferry.
Disgrace.
Since the fairy. We've had the stone and we've seen what he does to him.
Yes.
Do you recognize anywhere the person who's given you
Can I
this
try
stone?
and remember who actually gave it to me?
Wait, I have
Good.
notes.
If you want to roll a history check.
Yeah, I already have all the notes I need. They're right here. Let me show it to you.
Yeah,
I
we've seen
remember.
that.
You've seen them.
Just in case it's
I don't
more
not
fierce,
remember.
not
All you
more
remember is a
fierce.
blurry figure handing you a pouch.
I remember where I was and it was given to me, but I
So
don't
that's as far
remember
as you
who.
remember, yeah. No,
And I don't
no
recall
one
a
that you
name,
recognize.
And I don't remember a name even being given.
No.
It was just someone who came up to him random saying, "You're Flint. Yes, here you go. This is for you."
Exactly.
What? Okay. What? Go on.
Yep.
Would you mind if I identify? Okay, so
Ah, yes, give it to him. Maybe he turns off at some point.
Here you go.
okay, so I
I
You
go
know.
right down and gave it to him.
I crack open my book of BS.
Blessed best.
First of all, I don't grab it.
BS and best.
I use, it's like,
Bedtime stories.
there's
No dragons allowed.
No dungeons.
I would suggest that since it was given to him, he holds on to it
Yes.
because we don't know what it can do
But I
except
mean-
for what it does to Hex.
yeah, but I need to hold it to use identify. So I'm going to use Mage Hand.
I will hold it with you.
Okay,
How about
fair. No problem. Mela, I cast Mage Hand, there is one who holds this falling infinitely softly in his hands, and I put Mage Hand on it. Then I turn to it and I go, Mela, say first, for heaven hides nothing from thy view, and I cast Identify. Now, I'm going to give you a description of what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Mela. So, I choose one object that I must touch throughout the casting of the spell. It is a magic item or some other magic imbued object. I learn its properties and how to use them. Whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, whether any spells are affecting it, or what they are. If the item was created by a spell, I learn what spell created it. If it's okay, and that's as much as it goes.
So as Mage Hand touches the crystal to keep hold with Flint, and as you cast Identify and you say your rhyme and words in order to activate your spell, your whole surrounding changes. It's still cold, actually a bit perhaps colder you would feel. You could have this shiver. The rain around you turns almost into flakes of snow as you're deep within mountains, ice mountains. You've never been here before. The stone that you hold with the Mage Hand is actually replaced by a humanoid, a human, in cold, in warm gear, holding the crystal. The crystal seems to be larger than what it originally was in Flint's hand. You see his eyes almost with greed look at it. The whole surrounding changes with a whiff of a wind as snow passes over, and you're inside tunnels where a large number of people seating around what seems to be some sort of court are arguing as the crystal is being held by a different man, yelling words and shaking it. Eventually, the scene drops down back into darkness, and once again, the shard is as small as the one that Flint has in someone else's hand. A hooded figure with the Spears of Norn badge on him as he inserts it into a warforge. As he closes the patch and casts a spell over the being, it comes to life, but immediately the shard spikes out from the core, killing the warforge there and then. The person fist slams against the operating table as the scene changes once again to you and Flint there in a moment. You sense corruption is definitely within the item. Nothing really created it. Perhaps something divine of the sort? Something foul for sure.
Mela. Now, that item, you mentioned a spell earlier. What was that spell?
It didn't create the item, so you don't know what it
Okay,
is.
so no. Did it affect the item?
No.
Okay, so no, so I don't know what it is. So it's corruption. Does some bad juju for the Warforged.
Do you recognize the person?
The Spears of Norn person. Do I recognize him?
No.
Nope. Spears of Norn involved. The courtroom. The court. Do I recognize for what and where it is?
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
No. Okay, so. Okay, I come back.
Well, he was right the last time, so.
Okay, so I come back, Mela, and I start explaining effectively that, Mela. Okay, so that rock, by any chance, does it do bad things to you?
I mean, I wouldn't really call it bad. I'd simply pass out.
Yeah.
And, well, dream is not really the term, I guess. But I find myself in another place. There was a large tree, correct? Where I met a dragon ball. But, I mean, that's it really. I mean, we had conversations, but nothing bad happened.
What's her name? Or what's its name?
Oh, wait. Oh no, she never. Did she say? Oh no, I can't remember the name.
Something Otis.
What?
No.
Names.
It's something with an O, I believe.
I can't remember because I forgot the paper. I only got last week's sheet.
Were there any names in your dream?
Just hers, if any. Well,
But-
and the other Warforged.
The other Warforged?
The other Warforged, I think, starts with an O.
Crack.
No, crack, yes, you're right.
So, what that meant, by any chance, were you still a Warforged in that dream?
I don't believe I looked down, so I didn't check.
Yeah, we'll do that next time.
Sure.
Because I think
I go to give me a minute.
I think the rock taps into something more primordial. It's certainly corrupt on the other hand. So,
Right.
yeah,
Yes.
corrupted by Orcus's energies. I wouldn't advertise it. By any chance, you're also Shaitan. What does it think about the rock?
You're shaitan.
Well, she's not too fond of it. Why?
She already hates it when he touches it.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Right. But you keep associating her with him, yet she doesn't like the rock. Doesn't that mean that she's on our side?
I wouldn't say that at this point. Blood, you've got binding, plus Orcus is still in function. She still works for Orcus, as far as I'm concerned. I just wonder why. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe she's taking a liking to you, although she works for the demon or whoever Orcus is.
Possibly. I mean,
Isn't it?
I don't know how the whole thing came to be. I summoned her once, she's 9. That's all I know.
And
That's how the ritual worked.
Yep. Fantastic. Anything
Or
else?
you believe that?
Yes.
Not the other way around.
No, that is fair, but that is all I know.
Gorgeous. Fantastic. Anything else that I should know? I explain the exact content of the dream, Spears of Norangai. Presumably, that primordial dream goes back to the creation of the Warforged, as far as I'm concerned. You know, some creation myth of sorts that has been projected through that cursed rock.
Dom, just to clarify something, the ending of season 1, that did still happen. So what I found out about him still in effect.
Yes.
Yes, very much so. Okay. Well, there is the fact that there is a dead human inside me.
Fantastic. It's like fantastic.
Is
Anyone
that-
an artificer to dismantle him? I don't
Human
know.
or humanoid?
A humanoid. I mean, I'm not really sure exactly what.
So
Yeah, because given that you've got an elven appearance, that's why I'm
No, but the elven appearance is just a
illusion.
and it's just an
So he's
illusion.
been
It's
carrying
something
death
I
versus
take a
life.
form of just to blend in.
Like the
So
That's
you
something else we know.
are essentially given life with another soul.
Who can say?
You're a walking
He's
constant.
trapped in a
That was
machine, it seems.
But is that's the thing?
But he
Would
has
I be the
his
body?
own
Would I be
memory.
the soul, or
Or
am I
both.
just me, or
Both.
both?
I
You
would
need
say
to
both.
to touch the crystal to maybe ask those questions to whoever you're meeting in your dreams.
I tried asking her questions. I didn't really get any answers. She sort of dances around the questions.
Maybe you should tell us what exactly she's saying and maybe you know, we have Augustine who might unravel her riddles.
You're crazy. I don't get anything. I'm not understanding anything.
Are you sure? You
No.
want to look at your chart again?
No. All I know on this chart is that I'm right. That's about it.
Fair.
It's like, buddy, you have a, you're a walking, you're a walking. What's no.
Choose your words.
Coffin.
Coffin. You're a walking coffin. Oh my god.
No, I wouldn't.
Well,
It's a
respect.
vulgar way of putting it, I would think.
Yeah. Yes, I told you at the beginning. You are. There's some poetry inside of you, but I don't understand it.
Oh, well, that's a first.
Well,
Maybe you need to translate your understanding to understand him.
Uh-huh.
I don't really want him reading me at any
Yeah.
point at all.
Yeah, with all due respect, I don't think he'd be comfortable with me doing that, and I expect that.
so
Fair.
shall we find a decent place
To sleep?
to
Please.
rest?
I beg you.
Yes.
And
I just want to make an observation. Let us stay far apart as much as possible, just in case our amulets are drawn together.
well,
You know,
You get
there-
licked during the night.
considering that we held them pretty close, I don't think they are magnetized together. But we can keep them in our clothing
Considering
and
how
our
the
armor.
crystal, I've seen it not glow and now it's glowing.
Well,
I don't know what's happening.
definitely we should not touch the crystal just in case it interferes.
Just remind me really quickly, the item that the succubus left behind is under whose possession?
Did he drop anything?
I think Hex
Did we
had picked
pick
it up.
up the thing?
I believe Hex had picked it up. I have
I would have it listed though.
something
I
like
was
a
too
brooch
distracted by
or
Cecil.
something of the sort.
Yeah, there was a brooch
Just
somewhere.
the brooch. Let me find
I
that.
don't know. I wrote it down. Wait, let me check.
I don't have
I
it.
just need to
All I
remember who
remember
has
from
it.
that is cat.
His cat, Cecil.
I don't have a description of it though, just the brooch.
You have the brooch
Yeah.
then. Okay, good. Good to know.
Or at least I did have it at some point and didn't remove it if someone else took it. But
No.
last I had, I did write it
So
down.
let's say you have it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just want to be sure. Yeah, actually, yeah, you do. And you have the fork symbol on it.
Yeah.
In a moment, I have my bedroom key. Looking at past notes, and the guy who was in the flower had my bedroom key.
Ah.
I don't know what that's going to come into play, but
So you took
You
it
feel
back
this
off.
alertness, Hex.
Okay.
Agaris is trying to contact you.
Oh, like the phone's ringing or something.
Well, just reaching to you. Hex, Hex, Hex.
Yes.
As you switch over to her vision,
Yeah.
you see it crawling and running around as you see these mists, almost like sand running around, chasing her, in different forms of children faces coming out of the sand.